Good Thursday, everyone. This is meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska statewide weather. Low pressure moving up the north and western Gulf at 984 millibars closer to Kodiak Island, with a second low south of the Alaska Peninsula at 980 millibars. It's pulling in a lot of drier air across the Gulf at this point, but it's also pushing a frontal boundary closer to the Kenai Peninsula, Prince William Sound, and southeastern Alaska. And that's where we're finding rain at this hour across the Sound, all the way into the Panhandle, and southward into the areas around the Pacific Northwest. Other areas looking at some light rain around Akiak, also south of the Alaska Peninsula towards Sandpoint and Dutch Harbor, out across the Bering Sea, a 1008 millibar high, holding most of the area fairly stable. A few puffs of clouds rolling through there, but mostly cloudy conditions will continue as we head into tonight. For areas of blowing snow around the Pribilofs tonight, otherwise snow showers along and west of the Alaska Peninsula, with a low-pressure trough sitting just north of the Yukon Valley at 997 millibars. A few flurries across the Arctic coast. Other than that, most of the precipitation is really focused on the Gulf of Alaska, from southeast to south central and southwestern Alaska. Most of that will be around the Gulf Coast especially. As we head into the next 24 hours, most of the focus for precipitation will remain across southern Alaska, but we will see a little bit of moisture working its way up and along the Yukon Valley, along that weak trough again that's sitting just north of the valley that extends into places like Arctic Village and Galena and south and west toward Bethel. Watch for some snow showers there, and some places out across the central Aleutians might even pick up another inch of snow. But as you head out toward Dutch Harbor, a better chance for rain will exist. That continues through Bristol Bay and many areas along the Alaska Peninsula and into south central Alaska, with the exceptions of Kenai Peninsula, especially for areas around the Cook Inlet and northward in the Matanuska and Susitna valleys. Those areas still look fairly dry heading into the weekend. Heading into Saturday, low pressure re-energizes across the Gulf of Alaska and pushes another front northward toward the Gulf Coast, and many areas around Prince William Sound will be looking at some light rainfall. Southeast looks like a better chance for some steadier rainfall heading from Friday night and into Saturday. And out across the west, colder air makes it into the YK Delta. Again, still looking at some light snow there for the Yukon Delta and northward across the lower and middle Yukon Valley. Maybe a few snow showers across the Arctic coast. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder. Find us online anytime at weather.gov.